Monday of Holy Week, April 14th, 2025. The sacrificial love and devotion. As Holy Week begins, Christians around the world take time to reflect on the events leading up to the Passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. On the Monday of Holy Week, one particular passage from the Gospel of John is often meditated on. This passage tells the story of Jesus being anointed by Mary at Bethany, just a few days before his crucifixion. In this essay, we will delve deeper into this passage and reflect on its significance for our faith. The passage begins with Jesus returning to Bethany, where he is welcomed by Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. Mary takes a jar of expensive perfume, pours it on Jesus' feet, and wipes them with her hair. Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' disciples, objects to this extravagant display of affection, stating that the perfume could have been sold and the money given to the poor. However, Jesus rebukes Judas, saying, "Leave her alone. She bought it so that she might keep it for the day of my burial." This gesture of anointing Jesus' feet with expensive perfume can be seen as an act of worship and devotion. Mary is choosing to honor Jesus in a way that is costly and extravagant. In a world that often values material possessions and wealth, Mary's actions serve as a reminder of the importance of putting God first in our lives and offering Him our best. The passage also highlights the contrast between Mary's act of love and Judas' selfishness. Judas' focus is on the material value of the perfume, while Mary's focus is on expressing her love and gratitude towards Jesus. This serves as a reminder to us to examine our own motives and intentions when it comes to our relationship with God. Are we seeking to honor Him with our actions, or are we more concerned with personal gain? Furthermore, Jesus' response to Judas shows his understanding of the bigger picture. He recognizes that his time of suffering and death is imminent, and he appreciates Mary's act of anointing him as a preparation for his burial. This foreshadows Jesus' ultimate sacrifice on the cross and the redemption that it brings for all of humanity. In reflecting on this passage, we are called to consider how we can show our love and devotion to Jesus in our own lives. Are we willing to offer Him our most precious possessions and resources, as Mary did with her perfume? Are we willing to put aside our own agendas and desires to honor and glorify God? This passage also challenges us to examine our attitudes towards material wealth and possessions. Are we willing to use what we have been given to serve others and further God's kingdom, or are we more concerned with accumulating wealth for ourselves? Mary's example encourages us to be generous and sacrificial in our giving, just as Jesus was in his sacrifice for us. Finally, the passage serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of humility and servant leadership. Jesus, the Son of God, humbly allows Mary to anoint his feet and accepts her act of worship. In doing so, he sets an example for us to follow in putting others before ourselves and serving with love and compassion. In conclusion, the story of Mary anointing Jesus at Bethany on the Monday of Holy Week is a poignant reminder of the sacrificial love and devotion that Christ calls us to. It challenges us to examine our own hearts and motivations, to consider how we can offer our best to God, and to follow Jesus' example of humble service and sacrificial love. May we be inspired by Mary's act of worship and strive to imitate her in our own lives as we journey through Holy Week towards the cross and the empty tomb. May God bless you all.